Yo, how's it going, Floyders? We're back. Always remember to smile. Don't forget that. But anyways, we're here, and today we are going to be... I'm going to be saying my favorite Skylanders from each game that's ever been made, and I didn't have any other ideas. I tried to have my friends help, but they didn't give any good ideas either. But yeah. So this is the idea I made up, and as you saw on the thumbnail, there is a zap on it. Well, I did not make that. A good friend, Polo Master of Games, which will probably be either in the description or comments, made that, and I told him I would use that in the thumbnail sometime, and yep, this is the thumbnail. So, yeah, hope y'all like this video. Let's go and get started. So, obviously, we gotta start it from game to game. So, of course, the first game, which is SSA, I have to pick. You know, SSA is a great game. Not my favorite, but it's a great game. SSA made my favorite Skylander of all time, Zap. SSA made Zap, and Zap is my favorite Skylander of all time, so of course you should expect this, because I always talk about how Zap is my favorite Skylander, and yeah. And I'm like one of the only people that knows his catchphrase and actually can hear it. So, yeah. So, Zap is my favorite from SSA because, you know, Zap's my favorite Skylander of all time and he's from SSA. So, of course, yeah. That's obvious. So, now we're going into Giants. So, of course, Giants... it's not a core, actually. It actually is a giant. I think usually people have cores as their favorites from Giants, but mine is actually a giant. It's T-Rex. I couldn't find my regular T-Rex, so I just grabbed Gnarly because why not? He's too big. He doesn't fit. Good enough. But little T-Rex, I shouldn't say little, but T-Rex is my favorite from the Giants game. He's my favorite giant. He's my favorite giant character, and yeah, he was my favorite when I grew up. Like when I was smaller. When I was smaller, this guy was my favorite. But now it's Zap, because I've been playing Skylanders more now. Anyways, he's really good. That's the reason why. And Zap's really good too. If you go for the top path on Zap, his bolts do more damage, and he also has a bit of speed. And yeah, he does good damage. So, my favorite from SWAT Force is actually Blast Zone. Now, it might seem strange, but Blast Zone is my favorite. I love his bombs attack. It makes it so easy. His charge move isn't that great, but I mean the bomb attack. That's all. That's all I gotta say. The bomb attack. I just love his top. His top is the best. So yeah, Blast Zone is my favorite from SWAT Force. Now we're going into Trap Team. You know, I haven't gotten into the last 3 games in my series, but you know, since we're doing this, I might as well just say my favorites off the bat, and bam. Thunderbolt is my favorite from Trap Team. I got him leveled up like in like an hour. It was very quick to level him up. He is really fun in Imaginators, at least, because you know we play this before we ever actually make series. So I mean, yeah. But he is really fun to play as, in my opinion. People say Wildstorm is better, but I don't have Wildstorm, so I can't determine that. But also, Thunderbolt was first. So, Thunderbolt will always be better, in my opinion, until I get Wildstorm, okay? But his attacks are fun, and they're really good. Going to Superchargers, this is an underrated pick. I'm not kidding. This is an underrated pick. It's actually Dive Clops. My favorite from Superchargers is Dive Clops. Now, the reason why he's my favorite is because of him being underrated. He's actually really good. He does great damage for his gun. His soul gem is really good. I love his attacks. They're really cool. So this would be this is for now. I don't know if my opinions and my favorites will change in the future, but for now, these are my favorites from each game. And yeah, I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but I didn't really like playing as the senseis because they just seemed kind of boring to me. But if I had to pick, it had to be Dr. Crankcase. Dr. Crank, for now, like I said, for now, Dr. Crankcase is my favorite. I've been playing with him more, and I realized how good he was, and I love his attacks. He's so fun to play as, and also I have a friend whose favorite Skylander of all time is Dr. Crankcase, so I'll put his link in somewhere as well. So I mean, yeah. But anyways, those are my favorites from each from each game, and yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all for 150 subscribers. This is awesome. Thank you. Please like, subscribe if you haven't. Press the notification button so you never miss a video, and I'll see you 4 in the next video.